Good afternoon to one and all dignitaries and my CA friends. Myself Sanjana More and I am here to present accounting standard for contingencies and events occurring after the balance sheet date. This accounting standard is mandatory in nature as the name suggests. This standard deals with accounting treatment and disclosure of contingencies and events occurring after the balance sheet date. Exclusions. Liabilities of life assurance and general insurance and retirement benefit plans and commitments arising from long-term lease contracts. These subjects are excluded even though they result in contingencies from the scope of this accounting standard, as special considerations are applicable to them. Now, how do we define contingency? A contingency is a condition or situation, the ultimate outcome of which, gain or loss, will be the ultimate outcome of which only on the occurrence or non-occurrence of one or more uncertain future events. Now, how do we explain a contingency? For example, you lend your friend 1 lakh rupees, but in the middle of the year, you notice him getting involved in gambling and losing his valuables and assets. So you get that feeling that मेरा पैसा डूबने वाला है. So this feeling, this condition itself is contingency. Now, how do we do our accounting treatment for contingent gains? First of all, what are contingent gains? Gains which are uncertain and which depend on future uncertain events. Now, for example, government grants which are uncertain and uncertain profit on sale of fixed asset. Now, how do we treat our contingent losses? We require estimates for treatment of contingent losses. Now, but it is important to ascertain whether an event is certain or an event is uncertain. Just because estimates are involved does not make an event a contingency. We use estimates in case of in determining useful life of asset, but that does not make depreciation a contingency. The eventual expiry of an asset is not a contingent event. It is certain that there will be eventual expiry of the asset. Now, how do we disclose contingency? The nature of contingency, the estimate or a statement that such an estimate cannot be made, and uncertainties which may affect the final outcome. Now, moving on to events occurring after the balance sheet date. Events occurring after the balance sheet date are those significant events, favorable and unfavorable, that occur between the balance sheet date and the date on which the financial statements are approved by the board of directors in case of a company and by the corresponding approving authority in case of any other entity. Now, there are two types of events can be identified: those which provide further evidence of conditions that existed at the balance sheet date, and those which are indicative of conditions that arose subsequent to the balance sheet date. Now, what do we mean by events occurring after the balance sheet date? These are those important events that occur after the balance sheet date but before approval of accounts. Now, there can be two types of events: adjusting events and non-adjusting events. Adjusting events are those events which require adjustment in financial statements, whereas non-adjusting events require disclosure. Now, accounting treatment for events occurring after the balance sheet date. Adjusting events. Now, these assets and liabilities should be adjusted which provide additional evidence to assist estimation of amounts relating to conditions existing at the balance sheet date. For example, a fraud has been detected at the accounting period but after the balance sheet date but before approval of financial statements. Now, the loss regarding this fraud should be recognized in our profit and loss statement, and also the loss amount should be, and the concerned elements of financial statements should be changed as well. Now, our non-adjusting events. These events are those which does not require adjustments in financial statements, but they do require disclosure. For example, a formal plan has been decided by management to discontinue a certain operation. Now this will not affect the financial statements of accounting period which is already over, but it will require disclosure in the report of approving authority. Now, but there is an exception to this rule. Now, events indicating going concern rule inappropriate. An event occurring after the balance sheet date shall be an adjusting event even if it does not reflect any conditions existing on the balance sheet date, if the event is such as to indicate that the going concern rule is no longer appropriate. Suppose a fire has occurred at office or factory premises, and now this fire is of such a magnitude that it is not reasonable that operations can be continued. So this deems going concern rule inappropriate. Now this loss did not exist at balance sheet date, but it is necessary to record this loss in our profit and loss statement, and assets which have been lost should be written off from our balance sheet and financial statements. Now, how do we treat proposed dividend? No longer it is required to make a provision for proposed dividend. We can disclose our proposed dividend in our notes to financial statements. And how do we disclose these events occurring after the balance sheet date? What information is required? The nature of event and an estimate of financial effect, or a statement that such an estimate cannot be made. Thank you.